right, Coach. 8-0 at home, and then you guys seal an LSC title, second in 3 years. Just give us your overall thoughts on the season and the previous game.
Well, I'm proud of our guys for continuing to fight all season. We obviously didn't start off the way we wanted to, losing our first two games, and we talked about what the team is potentially capable of doing, and I like speaking in truths with them. We were in a bind a little bit, but at the same time, we didn't hit the panic button. We hit the sense of urgency button, right, and made sure that we were practicing the right way and continuing to get better each week. And even the two losses to start the season, I felt like we got better as a football team. And those games against very competitive football teams, very good football teams, in my opinion, probably helped us, down the road. You never want to say a loss helps you. You want to learn from every game, win or lose. But playing great competition in non-conference games, I do think it benefits you down the road. So we got better and better each and every week. I felt like defensively we were a solid football team all year. We really were, and offensively we were as well. We just didn't execute. You're breaking in a new quarterback, into the starting role, and any quarterback's going to have some growing pains, coming in through that. And Braden was no different to start, but you just saw the confidence as the weeks grew, went on, and what he was capable of doing. We knew what he was capable of doing, and it's just a matter of getting the reps and the experience of doing it. And he's one of the top players in the conference right now, and he's just going out and executing at a high level, both in the run game, pass game. He's pulling the ball and running with it at times as well, and doing some great things in the pass game. I think he threw for 315 this week or something again. So, the season as a whole so far, it's not over yet, but really happy with the progression this team's made each and every week, and going 1-0 each week is our goal, and we've been fortunate enough to do that the last 8 weeks, and we look forward to preparing this week for West Texas A&M.
Coach, you go 0-2 to obviously open up the season, and of course all eyes have kind of shifted to the offense, kind of regrouping and retooling with the new quarterback. And then week 2, you put up 4 field goals. You guys have a bunch of third down issues, but then you clean up everything in almost a week. But the unsung heroes, in my opinion, are obviously the defense with an interception or a turnover in every single game, 11 out of 12 games.
Yeah.
What does it mean for you to have a defense as high-powered as that when you are having those changes on offense?
Well, it's huge. I mean, you're going to win championships with what the O-line and D-line do, in my opinion. That's where it starts with a lot of things. And, defensively, we've been very opportunistic. We've taken the ball away, like you mentioned, and that's something that when you can continue to give your offense more and more opportunities, more and more possessions, that's huge. You got guys like Andrew Pitts that I think he has 5 or 6 interceptions now. Our linebacker crew has got quite a few interceptions. So, just continuing to get better in that group. But I felt like our D-line, that's the group that really caused a lot of these interceptions and the forced fumbles and stuff. We've gotten great pressure to the quarterback and kept him uncomfortable there. You go through that O-line, and in my opinion, led by Dylan Neely and Owen Seaver. Those two guys have just really done a great job of providing a lot of pressure. And I'm singling those two out, but there's more. I mean, we're 8, 9 deep. We're rotating guys in there. So I think just having that great depth and allowing our back end to do what they do back there when there's great pressure brought to the quarterback. So, a lot of our pressure brought to the quarterback too. It's 4-man pressure. It's not bringing a ton of linebackers and safeties on blitz stuff like we've done in the past. So, just proud of that group as a whole. And if you're going to win a championship in the Lone Star Conference and compete for a championship in NCAA Division II, you got to be good on defense. And that's something we've kind of hung our hat on the last couple of years. And excited that this crew has done what they've done so far.
Coach,
No, go ahead, Coach.
Coach, kind of piling on with the defense topic. 14 picks, 9 forced fumbles throughout the season, putting you at 23 turnovers thus far. Just kind of talk about just like that mindset that you're telling your players, just as the season goes on, just constantly forcing these turnovers. Like, kind of, what are you telling your players to be able to keep this going?
Well, it's the it's the culture, it's the expectation, it's what we practice each and every day. We do turnover circuit, we do tackle circuit, we do things to promote it. And the other thing that we do, I think, that's really good for us is we do a lot of going with our number one offense and doing a lot of 7-on-7, doing a lot of team things with them. So you're getting that high speed tempo reps. And So, doing that and, just the expectation, that's kind of what the standard is at Angelo State. We've been known to be very good on defense and we'll continue to do it, but our kids love it, man. The excitement you see in their faces on the sidelines of games when the ball's getting taken away, it's just, it's an outstanding feeling, and our guys thrive on it, and our offense does too. I mean, you watch our offense, when you're getting short fields on offense, there's some confidence booster there as well. So, it's just it's a great feeling with it, and our guys thrive on taking the ball away. And I tell them all the time, man, be greedy. That ball's yours, and go get it and take it away and get it back to our offense.
Coach, rather than clinching a title and then going on the road for your final game of the season, you actually get to play at home. So what does that mean for you, being able to not only clinch that title, but to come back home and really just celebrate with the fans for the final game of the year?
Yeah, it's great. I wish that clinch was at home, though. I really do. Clinching at home and celebrating it, at home would be something special. But, we're going to celebrate it this weekend. Regardless of the outcome of this game, it's going to get celebrated. But, hopefully we get a win here. Coming back and playing it, here at our place and at home and with our fans and the people that come to see it and the community that support us. That's something that's a goal for us each and every year. So we'll be excited about this one coming back and getting a little bit of a celebration this weekend. But obviously the number one goal is to beat West Texas A&M, and we're gonna have to play well and prepare well this week to do so. But I just it's awesome to get to play in front of your fans one more time. Hopefully we can do some stuff and things work out that, if we get in the national playoffs, we have a chance to host a game at some point. So, that's our goal. We're going to keep working towards it and do what we can do to get there, but, kind of see how things play out. But, man, anytime you get to play here at home, it's a special place.
And then you mentioned playing West Texas A&M this weekend. What do you expect in a matchup against the Buffs?
Yeah, you know what? They're kind of a tale of two seasons. The front half and the back half of their season. They made a change at quarterback. That they've got on a roll here. The quarterback they put in is a good football player. We've seen him for a million years here. He used to come to all of our camps and stuff. So Kenny Gibson, good football player. So they changed him a little bit and kind of like their style and what they're doing on offense. So we'll have our hands full with that part of it. But they got to play us too. I mean, it's exciting that it's a good matchup for us, and Coach Lynn at West Texas A&M does a good job of getting his guys prepared and playing. He's won a lot of football games in the Lone Star Conference. Both at Eastern New Mexico and then back at WT. So we're gonna have our hands full with them. Defensively, I think they're very good. Their linebacker crew is top end with it. That JT Cavender is. Again, I think he's been playing in the Lone Star Conference for about 100 years. It seems like he started as a true freshman and all the way through. So, those guys are really good football players on the defensive side too. So, they've had a couple tough losses, and they really have. They played a really good non-conference schedule as well. We're going to have our hands full with it. But again, I tell our guys all the time, go out and prepare, do what we can do to improve. It's not about who we're playing. It's about us getting better as a football team. And if we do that, I like our chances. And, it's always fun, and it's a great atmosphere when Angelo State and WT get together, whether it's at their place or our place. And I expect nothing different this weekend.
And of course, just finalizing everything off on a bigger high note, of course, that big highlight of the weekend being a Cameron Disher 68-yard catch and run, hurtling over a man, staying in bounds. Talk about just the emotions you felt on the sideline during the play.
Well, I was so excited. I'll be real honest with you. I was hoping he would just get out of bounds because we got the first down. I'm like, we can keep the clock rolling, and he ends up staying in bounds and running down the sidelines. But he's just such a competitor. He really is. We don't promote hurdling guys. That's not something we practice or anything, but I think the emotion was flying and the adrenaline was flying. But he's just an outstanding athlete. The kid's only a redshirt freshman. He's got 3 more years of football here at Angelo State, and the energy that play brought to our sidelines, to our our whole team was crazy. So outstanding football player. I thought it should have been on the Sports Center top 10. We were promoting that. I know Jake was promoting that pretty well, or pretty hard. But just an outstanding football player, and he'll just continue to get better and better. I've been saying for a long time, man, when this kid figures it out and understands the offense, he's going to be something special, and he's doing that right now.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, you bet. Thank you.